Hi everyone, my name is Mehmood Sheikh and welcome back to Object Oriented System Analysis and Design video tutorial series. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about purpose of developing an effective documentation in system development process. So before coming to today's topic, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video or if you got some useful and valuable information from this video, then click on like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any questions, then let me know in the comment section. Now let us start our discussion. So let us first try to understand what is a documentation. Documentation is a way of systematically maintaining each and every activity performed during system development. So as you guys already know that system development involves various activities such as requirement gathering, analysis, system design, then implementation, testing, installation, and then last is maintenance. Okay, so the documentation is a process where each and every of these activities will be recorded, or whatever task you perform, each and every activities of system development, all those activities will be recorded systematically. So this process is called as documentation. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood a little bit about documentation. Now let us further discuss with the help of these points. First point, documenting the project provides a valuable reference point. Okay, so if you and your company has a habit of maintaining a systematic documentation during the system development, then it's not only going to help your team, it will also help your organization in future. Suppose you have completed the project successfully and you and some of your team members now left the company, they have joined to some other company, and at particular time client is raising an issue on this particular project which your company has already installed in client machine. Now to address this problem, those people or those employees who had worked on this project now not at all there with the company, they have joined to some other company. Now new people or new employees has to address this problem. So for these new employees, this system is completely new, they don't know anything about this system. So now for these new employees to address this problem, they can use the documentation which were maintained by the previous team. That documentation will help them and guide them to understand the project, and it gives an idea how that system was developed. So with that reference point, with that documentation, the new team can understand the system and they can fix the problem in the system. That's why the documentation in a project provides a good reference point. Now let us move on to the next point. Documentation improves communication and helps in finding gaps in the analysis and design. So obviously documentation improves the communication between the team members of a company, and as well as the documentation helps in filling out the gaps between the analysis and design process. As you guys already know that analysis and design, these are two of the important stages of system development. Whatever data you gather and analyzed in the analysis process or activity, that data will be taken in the design stage. Okay, so the analysis work will be given to the design stage, and in the design stage the diagrams will be developed, entire system architecture will be designed. So this documentation is helping both the analysis as well as the design stages of system development. Now let us move on to the next point. Documentation acts as a communication vehicle among the project team members. Okay, if your company regularly maintains the documentation of the currently working project, then that documentation will be giving a communication vehicle to the team members. Each and every team members can follow the documentation, and based on the documentation they can develop the project. Now let us move on to the next point. Documentation serves as an initial understanding of the requirements. Yes, in the documentation the company will be recording all those things which are required for the system development. Okay, and that documentation will help the team members to understand the system, what they need to achieve on that system. All these things will come to know with the help of documentation. Next is, in organizations, documentation can be an important factor in making decision. Once your company has made a systematic documentation of the system, then your seniors or the managers or those people who are on the top level in the company, they can use that documentation to take the important decision. So I hope you guys have understood what is documentation and how the documentation helps in an organization at the time of developing a software application. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you guys have understood this complete concept. If you guys like this video, or if you got some useful and valuable information from this video, then click on like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any questions, then let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.